Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Tombeaux, which is a game, and we're gonna play. Apparently it's alternate history, alternate U.S. history or whatever. So, we'll see. It also said he's not the same man. That's pretty cool. It also said that all of the
My dearest Emily, my time for
we'll listen first.
finally arrived, and I have thus set out into this new wild. I aim to seek a land where nature will lavish her choicest gifts upon me, where sickness hath no dwelling place, and where my toil will be amply rewarded.
Nice.
I see this as the dawn of a new life for me, a rebirth from the trappings and miasms of society. It is my final chance to explore both myself and the world around me. And I must say that I am so very comforted by the thought of your eyes soaking up my rambling words. It is sincerely my belief that our continued correspondence will encourage me to seek out the truths that have scattered themselves across the span of time, a time which flows like that of a wild river.
Okay, yeah, so the all the proceeds from the game are being donated to preserve the area that it's based on, the river or whatever, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, the Wild River. We've got some... Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, so we can use a controller, but we're gonna WASD it. We're gonna walk into the river, I guess. Might turn my sensitivity down a little bit so I'm not jerking around so much. Ooh, there's a glowing shovel here. Let's pick it up.
I have grown much more weary in these past months, and my ailments continue to elevate in discomfort to a level in which my constitution can no longer bear.
Okay.
In a recent moment of serendipity, I conversed with a gentleman upon his return from the wild north. He proclaimed that a few days spent among the brooks, rivers, and lakes of this bracing climate had rendered him quite robust and healthy. He recommends such an excursion to many an invalid as far superior to quack medicines and expensive nostrums. I now plan to seek out and settle in a clime as he described, praying for the similar transformative effect to bestow itself upon me.
Okay. Yeah, so it's quite pretty. This is Unity, you can tell. But there's a lot that's been done here. It's it's fairly nice to look at. Ooh.
I heard that pine emits an odor peculiarly healing and highly beneficial for invalids. These recent months living in God's great land confirms this thesis, as my consumptive ailments have been healed, rendering me a new man.
Nice.
There is no place perhaps on this globe where nature displays such diversified lands and water. The banks are high and afford a series of picturesque views. The shores are rugged and steep, interrupted by lovely, sheltering covers. The shallows are plentiful. I have felt as if invited to settle down and admire their resplendent views with a sort of joyful thankfulness for having been led to them. But just as I am in awe of the beauty, I am also interested in the potential to employ its power to make a better life for myself. I have concluded that the only way to investigate more wonderment is to strike out and explore the vast realm that lies beyond my door.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. There is a lot of talking that happens, and there's not much that I'm doing, so that's fine, I guess. I do like all these paintings and stuff. They're cool. So we're gonna go outside the door, I guess, and we're gonna get... We have in our power to begin the world over again. A situation similar to the present hath not happened since the days of Noah until now. The birthday of a new world is at hand, and a race of men, perhaps as numerous as all Europe contains, are to receive their portion of freedom. Okay, so that was chapter 1. Cool. Gitchy Zibby, the big river. Cool. Oh, there's a bear. What's up, bear? Let's go hang out with the bear and see what he wants to do. It looks like he wants to hang out with me. Or did he disappear? Oh, my bear's gone. What was that?
I've overheard that the Northwest Company has brought 56 kegs of alcohol for trade with the savages this year. With my 8 kegs from the XY Company, we should have enough between us to trade more than 7 gallons of liquor for every single adult Sioux and Chippewa in the entire river valley.
Okay.
This will indeed be a very good year of trading for us.
Cool. So we got some different accents going on.
Help us pass last year's record of the savages harvesting over 8,000 beaver pelts for us.
Where did the bear go?
Michel Quirot.
I want to hang out with the.
1805.
I want to hang out with the bear. So yes, we're getting journal entries as we play, which is pretty cool. It does make talking over them difficult because I can do like talking over music and stuff, but when there's like straight up like voice acting, talking over it is difficult. So it seems like every time I click one of these yellow things, I get another journal entry, and that's cool. There's like a longhouse there. Oh, I'm a different person now. Okay. I guess that happens. Oh, he's speaking Native American. Okay. The usages and customs of their fathers, and when the old men of the tribe fall into the graves, the traditions and customs of their fathers shall. Shall what? There's a beaver, I think. Looks like a beaver. Will be forgotten, and the council fire which is burned at the root from blah blah shall have gone up forever. Chief Great Buffalo, 1820. Okay.
1820.
I like that. He said 1820, just like, yeah. I mean, this is cool. This is cool. Sort of where it's. I guess the idea is we're sort of exploring their journals. You know, as we're walking around, we're getting to explore this river through people's journals. That's cool. Oh God. The recording is not as good here. I mean, I don't know how to fix it because I'm guessing that getting people that speak whatever language this is hard. But that's where I would clean it up, probably. Yeah. So they're harvesting too many things. Wait, is this the same place? I don't even know, man. Yeah, this is the same hut that I was at, but now there's like a bunch of Native Americans around, right? Oh, I didn't even pick this up as I walked out the door. I was like so in a rush to find that bear. Yeah, that voice.
1827.
Yeah, the voice acting there. I mean, the voice acting's fine. It's the recording. The recording quality is really bad. And given that that's the main thing about this game, experiencing the world and doing stuff, and listening to people talk about stuff, you really want to have that stuff spot on. So that would be my first criticism so far.
To the governor of the territory. With this letter being unofficial and private, I may with safety give you a more extensive view of our policy respecting the Indians.
Oh, yeah?
In order to promote this disposition to exchange lands, which they have to spare and we want, we shall push our trading uses.
I like that bear.
We will be glad to see the good and influential individuals among them run in debt. Because we observe that when these debts get beyond what the individuals can pay, they become willing to lop them off by a cession of lands. In this way, our settlers will gradually circumscribe and approach the Indians, and they will in time either incorporate with us as citizens of the United States or move beyond the Mississippi. President Thomas Jefferson, 1803.
Rude. That's really rude. But I mean, I guess it was a plan. But yeah, it seems rude. Let's go back inside, I guess. In case you're wondering what that whining was, it was not from the game. My dog was doing that for some
This has
reason.
been a most prosperous season of bounty, as game was everywhere. Thus far, I've killed 79 deer, 16 elk, and 3 bears.
Jeez.
I've also caught more trout than I can count with the aid of both hooks and large scoop nets. Even with these blessings, I'm still unable to grasp how untamed and rich the world is, spontaneously abundant with all the necessaries of life. I reckon that with a bit of cultivation, it might be made to produce even the luxuries of life. There is opportunity for all men to prosper, and seemingly no end to what one may need or want of this world. The only challenge I foresee is how to provide all of God's chosen people with the opportunity to delight in this new Canaan, this promised land.
Cool. Okay. So, are we going back outside now? Time to go back outside. Come on then, ye sportsmen with high boots, rifle, and blanket, and I will shortly conduct you to the forest where my forefathers, as they chased the swift elk and huge black bear, would proudly exclaim, "No pent-up willow huts contain our powers." Well, I missed that. That's fine. The fashionable river. Nice. We are fashionably on time. Like a boss. Oh, there's some steamships and some broken steamships. Okay. Well, why the river's like all up on my beach, man. This is like my personal beach. I guess I'm walking over to the steamships that are all busted up. Seems odd that it's here. Yeah. There's like a steamboat, but it's all busted up. Like I said, it's weird. Right? Okay. So that was a hut or whatever, but now it's...
My boat is usually a smart and lively little craft that can run like a scared owl over a dry sandbar. But this trip has struck us on bars a dozen times thus far.
Right.
These unavoidable detentions.
Unavoidable.
A low stage of water, floating logs from lumber companies, and heavy freight each involve a delay of several hours.
Yeah.
The slow working over a formidable sandbar when one's time is precious is about as severe a test of patience as could well be devised.
Okay.
Now and then, all hands had to leap ashore and cut down wood from the shore to feed the engine, while the Nap thus labored along. Oscar
Yep.
F. Knapp, captain of the GB Nap.
Yeah, so this ship, failed. That one's off, going that way. We've still got some Native Americans over there, but the river seems to be, flooding into various areas, so we're kind of following the stories. There's some binoculars. Oh. There we go.
Gay a time it has been traveling up the river on this stern wheeler of considerable prowess. It has been so exciting to experience nature without a worry for pesky bugs or animal attacks.
Right.
Yesterday, from the safety and comfort of our boat,
Pelican.
we were lucky enough to see savages, just as the captain said we might. We were amused by the
Right.
pranks of the half-naked Indian children who ran into the waves raised by the steamboat wheels, flinging water about with exulting shouts, while a hard-featured savage, with a yell as of defiance, shot his canoe directly across the channel before the boat. What an authentic wilderness experience we've had thus far.
Authentic,
in this
huh?
Northern territory.
Okay.
Elizabeth Elliot, 1853.
Oh, we're 30 years on now.
And we signed treaty in 1837 to share our land with the white man. We said that when our grandchildren grows old, we will once again return to this land. But now the great Father beyond the mountains forbids us to even hunt or fish on these lands. We now depend on the whites for food and clothing more than ever before. The wild rice, elk, and beaver are gone, replaced by gunshots,
that's not
disease,
ideal.
and the Shkote Nabiguan, those monstrous fire vessels, belching up smoke on the river.
Yep, those ones
Nagin,
there.
1863.
Those ones there, yep. Okay. I mean, depressing, and the river's like, yeah, probably not ideal. Oh, we can go now. Time to go. We get to listen to the old man again.
I recently came across an astute political essay by a Mr. John O'Sullivan, a portion of which I've copied down for reflection. Quote, "And that claim is by the right of our manifest destiny to overspread and to possess the whole of the continent which Providence has given us for the development of the great experiment of liberty and federated self-government entrusted to us." End quote. And how right he is. This land, our land, is indeed a great experiment in freedom. I've discovered that with the abundance of resources in our world, many have found a way to possess it, but only the smartest of men have discovered how to prosper from it. The potential riches of this land are bound only by one's motivation, creativity, and rapaciousness.
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, we're sort of experiencing American history, from here and through people's journals. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Let's go outside and experience the next thing. When like wasting pestilence, they have passed over the land, and the coming fire has destroyed all traces of the footsteps and overtaxed waters of the rivers, and tributaries once more flow free to all, then perhaps this damn company ridden blah. Of course, it's too fast, but that's fine. The River of Pine. Let's go. Oh, wow. That is not ideal. That is the opposite of ideal. My really pretty wilderness was much nicer before. Just saying. Can we walk out onto the branches? We can. Man. Okay. Oh, there's a whole nother cabin here. Oh, it's a houseboat or something. I guess sometimes you got a houseboat, right? Oh, why won't it let me pick it?
Do not believe the government flyers, as there is no royal road to farming in this new land. The towering pines have been leveled by the woodman's axe, leaving nothing but stump-strewn fields on the cutaway, which constantly flood from the dams and log drives on the river. My final attempt will be with cranberries on my 160 acres. If I cannot drain and reclaim the swamp pads as profitable cranberry marshes, we will need to abandon our homestead before another long winter arrives.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
Carl
Poor
Nielsen,
dude.
1882.
This is cool. It's like the same thing over. Yeah, this is cool, man. This is really cool. What I'm gonna do though, I don't want to spoil everything here because like I think that there's probably not. It's probably not a long game, so I don't want to beat the whole game because it seems cool. You know, they've it's a walking simulator. They've done a lot of work with the voice acting and stuff, and they've got some like neat environments that you can explore. We're walking on just floating logs, which I definitely wouldn't do this in real life, but hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out to the description. So let's go there. All right, Tombeaux, a short interactive historical experience set in a historically accurate 3D environment. Explore the convergence between cultures and the environment across a few hundred years of American history. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was definitely doing that. I got the vibe. I was feeling the vibe. 100% of the profits donated to environments, protecting the river, which it is based upon. The donation will be made to the St. Croix... I'm sure I should be able to say that word, but I can't. Watershed Research Station, in order to continue to support research on the river and the Artist at Pine Needles program, from which this game was first envisioned. Cool. Yep. Research project by Dave Beck. This interactive historical experience investigates the convergence between cultures and the environment across few... Yep, we got that. Through exploration, the player discovers various unique objects, environments, and narratives, all of which cause reflection upon our history and our future. Realistic exploratory world. Yep. Historically researched and presented narrative and events meant to be both educational and contemplative. Yeah, it was doing that. And environment transforms in reaction to progress in game. I mean, that's really the only sort of gameplay that there is, right? All ages, including non-gamers and gamers. Atmospheric story-rich not watching simulator. Although, if you're watching me play it, the walking simulator becomes a watching simulator because you're watching me walk. Minimal controls and mechanics with a larger focus on story and environment. Yep, human nature to desire control, environmental awareness, and historical consequence. Artistic experience and concept for the player lasting roughly to 30 to 60 minutes. Cool. He's donating all that, right? Note on partial controller support after navigating the Unity launcher that appears when starting the game with a keyboard and mouse. Tombeaux has full controller support within the game itself. Okay. So let's have a look and see if Dave Beck's done anything else. Nope. So this is apparently like a research project slash environmental, discourse. It's pretty cool. They've obviously gone through and found actual journals of people and had people record voices for it. There's only that one that just sounded poorly recorded. I don't know if there's a remedy for that. You need a good mic to be able to do it properly. But this is cool. This is exactly this is an area of game play design that I think is woefully unexplored. In the 80s there was the promise of video games being able to help learn things, but I think that now that technology's gotten to this point where even just a single person can make a game like this, there's if it's 30 to 60 minutes and you want to learn about a little bit about American history or whatever, this is the sort of thing that you could show a class and have them play it and be like, okay, so what sort of themes came out of those journal entries? Let's do a project on that, blah 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 blah. All that sort of teachery things that I'm sure you guys really are super interested in because you're here at English Teacher Plays. It's cool. It costs $6.29, which I am pretty okay with, especially given that it is going to help protect the river that it's talking about. That's awesome. So check this out on Steam. If you want to support it, pick it up, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And make sure you voted, or vote. I don't know if you still have yet to vote. Make sure you vote. Okay? So I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.